Since the beginning of Stage 2, Rise Nation has looked really good on London Docks SnD, specifically in their attacking rounds. I think they have a 20-4 record on attack alone, and they're still undefeated on Docks SnD. So I just want to take a look at the two maps versus Red Reserve at Anaheim. One was in the winners finals and one was in the grand finals, and just take a moment to go round by round in Rise Nation's attack and try and analyze and see what they do. So there are a few things I really want to note about Rise's search on Doc specifically. I think they were doing really well with being effective with their first bloods. They went 7 of 8 in these attacking rounds versus Red Reserve in the winners and grand finals, and they won 7 of them. So every time that they drew first blood, they ended up winning a round. So TJ gets the first blood there. Looney gets the successive kill. That's another thing that they were doing really well at. They were getting the first blood, and then they were also getting the second kill within a few seconds after. So getting that 2v4 advantage right at the beginning of rounds, especially in attack, is really good because you can just get the plant down. And as you'll see in these rounds, they get the bomb down very quickly. They just put the two subs of Looney and TJ right in front of your face and put enough pressure on the defense to try and open the bomb site. Again, TJ with the first blood here and Looney with a successive kill. And it's basically a 2v4 from this situation, easy bomb plant. There's really nothing Red Reserve can do, and it's just a nice fast push by Rise. And you'll see most of these rounds are absurdly quick just because of how much pressure Looney and TJ specifically have been able to put on the Red Reserve defense. So we're moving on to the second map here. I kind of wanted to spend a little bit more time on the second map just because it is the grand finals. So I added all of Rise Nation's attacking rounds from this map. So we'll start with round 1. This is a B hit from Rise. Red actually sends 2 players inside the Docks A site for the first time versus Rise in these 2 maps. Most likely because Rise was favoring A so much in their first map, making I think 3 of 4 motions towards A. So it was kind of like a stack for them because they usually only send one guy A. Unfortunately for Red, sending 2A was not the right call, as Rise ends up sending 3B. It's an easy plant for them. Looney gets the first blood here. Kills just end up getting traded. And again, another first blood for Rise Nation, a quick B plant, and it's just an unlucky bet by Red Reserve to gamble on the A push. So Slasher gets a kill on Joe here, and Zero is just going to be in a 1v2 situation with only a few seconds left. So Slasher and Gunless are just going to play time and let the bomb explode, and Rise Nation's going to go up 1-0 with that attacking round. So moving to round 3 here, Looney's going to get a really nice first blood on Joe here. Joe is going to be pushing up really aggressively into the barrels building, and Gunless is able to pick off rated mid statue. So Red Reserve, another 2 down scenario, 2v4. Once again, they're not able to trade out that first blood that Rise gets, so it's just a whitewash of this round. Rise gets another first blood, the kill right afterwards, and they're able to take the round. Round 5 is definitely an odd one. So Red Reserve's actually going to send 2 guys A, which is really unfortunate for them because Rise ends up with a really fast B push. Looney's going to be pushing right at the bomb. He's going to get a first blood, and TJ is going to be pushing from lights. And Rise gets this first blood with Looney, and then TJ is going to get this kill on Zero. So Red Reserve, another 2v4 situation. We've seen Rise close these out multiple times in the prior rounds, so we're expecting a really nice, easy win for Rise Nation. And if you remember the first round that I showed of the last map, Rise Nation's B push was basically identical, with TJ going lights and Looney pushing towards the bomb and getting that first blood. But unfortunately for Rise here, their first blood's not really going to mean anything, as Gunless is going to take a nice nade from Rated, and then Rated's also going to kill Looney and Slasher on this rotation. I really don't know how Slasher does not get this kill on Rated, but Rated uses the head glitch really effectively and wins this gunfight over Slasher. So it's up to TJ Halley just to clutch up this 1v2. He's inside of lights. There's time ticking on the bomb, 15 seconds. He's actually going to end up killing the diffuser and buying himself enough time to have Rated not be able to defuse the bomb. And Rise is going to get another attacking win. Probably didn't deserve it with a 2v4, but they ended up winning the round. Round 7 is actually going to be the only round loss that Rise gets on attack on London Docks in this tournament. I think they went 12-1, and it's all about Rated's use of the glide bomb here. So Rated drops the glide bomb on Slash in the back blue bus, doesn't get the kill, but he does force Looney and TJ to go inside of the London Docks A site, and that's just going to be the round basically for Red Reserve. 4v2, bomb is down inside the A site, and there's nothing that Gunless and Slasher can do. They're just going to waste the timeout for the last 50 seconds. And this is the first time in which Red was able to get the first blood on those 2 dock searches against Rise, and they were able to win the round with that. So this is the last round of the map. Red Reserve actually sends 2 players A and 1 on mid steps, so another A stack from Red. Gunless gets this nice first blood mid-map while his team sets up for a B hit, and then Rise ends up staying back in barrels and coal after switching to mountain because they know Rated has streaks. So Rated's going to call in his fighter pilot, and he's not going to be able to get a single kill with this. So good job on Rise Nation for being aware that Rated had streaks and putting mountain on. Gunless is going to get another kill as Rated uses the artillery on B site to try and stop any B push. But Rise is just going to rotate to A, and that means that Rated and Scraps are just going to be split here, one on the A site, and Rated is going to be stuck in his spawn, and I believe Gunless ends up getting the next 2 kills on this map, meaning he finishes the map with an ace, and Rise gets the win. So yeah, I really wanted to hammer down the effectiveness of Rise in these attacking rounds to get the first blood, and not only get the first blood, but also get those successive kills afterwards to put Red Reserve in those 2v4 situations. The pressure by Looney and TJ was just immense. I think it was 7-1 was the FB count for Rise versus Red, and the team that drew first blood won every round on attack during these 2 maps. And these rounds were quick; they were dominant. I think the kill count was 29-10 in these attacking rounds. So Rise was basically dominating in the kill category as well. So a very good job by Rise Nation in these attacking rounds on Docks versus a great team in Red Reserve.